Thank you. With the TSPLOST referendum coming up for a vote in July, do you personally support the tax? And if so, what road projects would you recommend the funds being directed to candidate Tony Tidwell?
With the T-SPLOST, those who are not aware of, it's with transportation SPLOST. It's another 1% tax that they're going to be requesting you to pay to go toward transportation projects. I've heard of a lot of different theories on this, that if we don't pass it, then there's some transportation issues that the county's going to have to foot itself rather than having help from the state. I think it's going to be a hard tax to get through right now with just like we were talking about the way the economy is, a lot of people out of work. I think we all need to pay more attention when this comes up and listen to what's being said and judge for yourself whether or not you think this is something that you feel like as a citizen that we need to be doing before you go vote.
Prior to the passage of Obamacare, then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that we had to pass the bill to see what was in it. Once the bill passed, we saw that it was a monstrosity that worsened health care delivery and doubled the projected cost in only 2 years. Today, a hot button topic is the upcoming vote on the TSPLOST bill. The question, do you support the Transportation Investment Act? And if so, have you read the text of the bill to find what hidden provisions it may contain, which might make us regret passing it? Mr. Tidwell.
I have mixed feelings on this TSPLOST also. I've been doing a lot of research on it. For those that are not familiar with it, basically Georgia is divided up into regions. And we're in the northwest Georgia regions, which is made up of 15 counties. And it's basically north of Cobb County on up through northwest Georgia. It's kind of like they got us over a barrel. If we don't pass it, then the state's not going to allow these funds that are needed in Bartow County that might help the industry. But there again, you go around and say that I want to vote another penny sales tax on myself. You can say, well, you know, if we do that, then maybe we'll get more of the industry, and maybe we can lower the taxes when we get the tax base back up. Georgia is about 47th, 48th, I think, as far as the amount of money we spend on our roads compared to the other states. And that's what they're saying. It's Tennessee, you know, Alabama, the other states around us are going to be able to get this industry more so than we will. Out of that 1% sales tax that they're talking about, 75% will go toward these roads that benefit the region as a whole. 25% of that amount will come back to Bartow County and be able to use on our roads. So, you know, that's something to think about there. I just advise everybody to really pay attention to what this is about and just vote your heart on it on July 31st. Thank you.
Thank you. I haven't been in Bartow County very long, but since I've been here, I've had information on this transportation SPLOST run down my throat. So I'm just anxious to know, are you in favor or opposed to it? And if it fails to pass, what would be your solution to traffic funding?
All right, our first question goes. And our final question for this, for the candidate for this question, Tony Tidwell.
As a county employee, I'm not allowed either to campaign for or against it. This is a complicated tax. I don't know if you really, a lot of you in here probably aren't even familiar with what is actually taking place here, but as Ben mentioned, it'll be another penny on the dollar. The reason for it, they say Georgia spends less on their transportation roads than any other state. I think we're like 47th out of our states. I agree, it sounds like may not be some management like we need to see done on that. You've also got to look also now, as an individual, what it's going to do to us as far as being penalized by the state. Some of the projects they have listed are the Cass White Road at I-75 interchange reconstruction, down to Ferry Road from Old Alabama to West Avenue, Richards Road, CSX Railroad crossing safety, State Route 140 Beluga Creek to State Route US 41, Stamp Creek Road at US 411 intersection, US 411 connect. There's several projects that are in that package. If it's not passed, we may not see any of that take place, but there again, I think in 2 years, if it's not passed, that's something that could be reevaluated and see if it can be handled differently if people are not in favor of this go around.